Hello to all my wonderful subscribers, devout disciples, and lovely students. This is your Master GongSun, and welcome to another episode of Taoism as Applied to the News series, where I dissect news articles according to the Taoist perspective. In today's story, from Rayong in Thailand, mysterious pot found floating in canal sparks local curiosity. Let's see what happened here. A 37-year-old man made a startling discovery while fishing in a canal in Rayong today. He came across an earthen pot tightly bound with a red cloth that was floating in the water. The sight of the mysterious pot covered in red cloth and securely tied sparked fear and curiosity among residents. The incident occurred in a large canal located behind a herbal garden. At first glance, in the middle of the canal, an earthen pot covered in red cloth was spotted floating amongst water spinach. Upon closer inspection, it was clear that the mouth of the pot was covered with a red cloth, tied securely with a sacred thread to prevent whatever was inside from escaping. This raised suspicions among everyone present as to what could be inside the pot. The fisherman who first discovered the pot is a regular in the area and visits almost daily. He stated that he had never come across such a pot before, and that his first encounter was that morning. He too was left wondering about the contents of the pot and why it was covered with a red cloth and tied with a sacred thread. The incident left those who discovered it in shock, curious about the contents of the pot or whether it held some secret. Earthen pots, such as this one, covered in red cloth and tied securely with a sacred thread, are often portrayed in movies as containers used by mystical practitioners to trap spirits or secrets, preventing them from escaping. Wow. So this is, of course, in Thai mysticism and occultism. So I guess that's what they do, right? They use a red cloth and it's tied securely with some sort of sacred thread, a supernatural thread that works only on supernatural creatures. Now, we have something similar in Taoism. We have something called a fuzhou. So that's the equivalent of the sacred thread. It is usually a yellow piece of paper. It could be any color really, but yellow is actually good for protection and security in Taoist magic. And we write the names of the gods, the deities whose powers we hope to invoke and help us, as well as the spell itself and a bunch of other myriad of different writings on the paper. I will do a series where I show you the fuzhou that I'll be writing. It's called a Taoist talisman in English. But I guess this is a Buddhist or Thai Buddhist equivalent of it. So, and when we normally do that in Taoism, this is similar to a lock. So when we do that in Taoism, here I guess they have the string in Thai Buddhist magic. In Taoism, we have the fuzhou, the talisman, right? When we do that, when we stick something, for example, on a wall, right? We put the yellow talisman on a wall. What we're actually doing is sealing it. We're sealing the wall and preventing from what is behind that wall from escaping, or a door, for example. So it's similar here, right? So I wouldn't touch it. I mean, whatever's inside, it could be a demon, or it's similar to like a genie in Arabic lore, right? Well, I'm sure we've all seen Aladdin, the Disney version. So yeah, my advice: don't touch it. Just leave it be. Curiosity did kill the cat, right? After all, curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, so it's something similar that we have in Taoist lore, using the talisman. So this is my advice. Whenever you see a talisman, it doesn't necessarily have to be yellow, but it normally is, right? That is like a lock, right? Do not open the lock, do not touch it, just leave it alone. This has been your Master GongSun. As usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.